Happy New Year! Welcome to 2021. I am Daphne Carter, State Superintendent and Chief Academic Officer. I want to send a personal message welcoming you to 2021 and the second semester of a school year filled with more challenges and triumphs than we could have ever imagined. I want to speak briefly today about four things. First, to express gratitude and ask for us to embark on a journey this semester where gratitude is an essential part of our virtue system. Second, to share an important shift regarding second semester. Third, to provide a call to action to be a champion for our teachers in this season. And finally, to encourage us to champion equity and chase excellence with a spirit of gratitude, community, and resiliency. As I prepare this message, the pandemic, massive unemployment, and an economic downturn continue to wreak havoc. Black lives have yet to matter, particularly in our communities where our schools are committed to a more just and equitable world. So how can I possibly speak of gratitude as one of the primary anchors for this semester? The better question is, how can I not? Harnessing the courage to navigate the unknown is something you have done, and I am so deeply grateful. Stepping bravely into the arena of risk and yet proving the possible for our KIPSers is something you've done. And this makes me so grateful for you and our community. You see, it's more vital than ever that we pay attention to the everyday blessings, including our tenacity, our resiliency, and the ability to find joy and purpose in creating amazing schools for our KIPSers. Gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgiving, turn routine tasks into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. You see, I'm a living witness as I have battled cancer throughout this pandemic, and yet my heart is full of joy, love, and light. You see, we each have had to overcome so many challenges in the fall and still manage to be here today, filled with purpose and grit, passion and care. I hope you will embrace a spirit of gratitude in this season, for it leads to more resiliency, purposefulness, and love in our lives, both personal and professional. Next, I want to talk about an important shift for this semester. This year has been one of listening, learning, leaning in, and leading with a bend in the knee. Feedback from our teachers and our leaders this year about our GVLC, our Guaranteed Viable and Lived curriculum, centered on the multiple restarts and the loss of instructional time. So as we've had to shift pacing calendars over and over again, this feedback has been so vital. Yet, despite all of this, everyone is still committed to college readiness as our North Star. This commitment to college readiness has led to huge gains that we've made this year. I'm happy to share that our kinder, first, and second grade students performed at or above the national norm for MAP this fall, compared with students across the nation. Additionally, more students met college readiness in our fall MAP than in the previous year. And exciting news, more students had a 21 or higher on the ACT than in previous years. However, despite the gains, equity and access were huge concerns with our different modalities of learning in the fall. Our teachers and our students experienced different things last semester. So this semester, our call to action is to focus more intently on equitable and joyful learning environments. While the last 10 months have been some of the most disruptive of our lives, these challenges have been more pronounced for our students, our families, and our teachers. We will continue to prioritize the health and safety of our students, teachers, and staff, and find ways to bring back more instructional time into our calendar. Therefore, we will not administer the winter MAP this semester. Our schools have a rich and robust culture of data, and we feel that there's enough data to determine where our students are on the trajectory. This shift will allow us to bring back much needed instructional time. Third, my call to action for each of us. Our teachers are holding my heart steady in this semester. They're learning new ways of teaching, new ways of being, and new ways of experiencing humanness as they directly support students and families during this pandemic. It was challenging for our teachers to engage in different modalities of learning in the fall, both virtually and in-person learning. Yet they managed to find a way to keep our students connected and engaged. And they navigated the rough terrain of dealing with the pandemic and its direct impact on some of our schools. Our goal is for our teachers to do the work they're uniquely qualified to do every day alongside our KIPSers. They create these rigorous, equitable, and joyful learning experiences. They know that our students are not empty vessels, so they engage in intellectual prep, so they're facilitators of learning. They routinely model the qualities we expect from our KIPSers: a thirst for learning, humility, vulnerability, curiosity, and zest. This is a huge undertaking even when we're not in a pandemic. And therefore, my call to action is to do what we can do what we must do what is necessary to lift our teachers, be champions of their daily grit and tenacity, and most of all, create the conditions for them to experience purposefulness, joy, and success. My last message: we're working to build a more just world, and we do that work alongside our families and our community partners who want the same. Let's continue our commitment to equity and excellence. We can have both academically excellent schools and be an anti-racist organization. We're engaging in anti-racist and equity work this year, such as auditing our GVLC, our Guaranteed Viable and Lived curriculum, to ensure that we have more culturally relevant text and culturally relevant learning lessons for our students this year and beyond. We're also using a set of equity questions by bringing more voice from our shareholders to the table, particularly those who are most impacted by the decisions. So we can chase excellence and we can champion equity in this season. They are not mutually exclusive. So I encourage us to do both: chase excellence and champion equity. I leave you with this: flexibility and responsiveness are our new key virtues. As health issues play out, things may well be disrupted in our schools for quite some time. I can't promise smooth seas ahead. What I can say is that if we hold hands, if we anchor ourselves in our mission and our purpose, if we bring up the resiliency, the tenacity, the love, the passion, the purpose, and the grit to the front of what we are doing, we can navigate this together. We can rise together. So I want to say, Happy New Year. Let's do the work before us. And as always, I'm here for you. If you have any questions, concerns, feedback, just reach out. I'm an email, a text message, a phone call, or even a carrier pigeon away. Much love, much care, much gratitude to you. Thank you.